Welcome into a special edition of Charleston County Customer Service Spotlight. Today we are joined by Richard Daigle with the Small Business Administration. And Richard, we have a lot of people in our area that have been impacted by these floods. How can your organization help them?
Well, Sean, thanks for having me on, first of all. And yes, my organization is part of the federal government. We're kind of a cousin to FEMA, because when FEMA goes to a disaster area, the Small Business Administration goes as well. And one of our key messages is for people to not be thrown off by our name. We are the Small Business Administration. We help with disaster assistance for businesses, but also for homeowners and renters. And so if it's a homeowner, a renter, or a business that's been affected by the flood, then we could potentially get them some federal dollars into their hands.
How do you get them those federal dollars? What's the access like for folks?
Well, for the homeowner or renter, their very first step is to register with FEMA, because FEMA may have some grant assistance that's available for them right off the bat. And but for many people, especially people who have had bigger damage, their insurance proceeds plus the FEMA grant is not enough. And so that's where we come into play, not with grant money, but with low interest federal disaster loan assistance that could kind of fill in the gap where insurance and grant assistance leaves off.
Why loans, and how do they work?
Well, that's going to be for many people, they're going to hear the word loan and they're automatically going to say, I'm not interested. And we want them to understand that these are direct federal loans. They're not through a bank. For the home loans, the interest rate could be as low as 1.875%. No closing costs, deferred payments for 4 months. And so there's really some advantages. We could help them relocate. In some cases, refinance existing mortgages. We could loan up to $240,000 to homeowners, up to $40,000 for a renter, up to $2 million for a business at an interest rate of 4%. So it's really a federal disaster assistance is designed to help people in this regard. They don't have to accept the loan. We're asking them to apply. If they're approved, then they have an option to use or not use that money. But we don't want them to walk away from their house or to be looking for other sources of assistance when that federal disaster loan from the SBA may be the very best thing for them.
Okay, so how do they get a hold of you guys? What are the different avenues someone can use?
Well, they could apply online at www.sba.gov. They could call us at our 800 number, which is 1-800-659-2955. Or any disaster recovery center in North Charleston or any of the affected counties that they can see both FEMA and SBA. So, for many people, the best thing is to go to the disaster recovery center and see someone face to face. And again, anywhere where there's FEMA and the disaster recovery center, SBA will also be there.
All right, Richard, thank you very much for your time, and we appreciate your help within the community.
Thank you so much, Sean.